So Complexity can execute a pretty nice retake here.
I like this post-plant setup from Big, and now they're getting aggressive. Vaven goes in for information, spots out JT, and takes him down low. 40 health left on JT. And he's the kick carrier, but he has his teammates as they swing. Captain's position, unexpected, but they still deal with it. Now it's Crimbo and Keto looking to pull off the 2v4. Defuse being stuck inside of that smoke. It's JT with the kit. Crimbo goes flying around the corner, didn't target the diffuser.
We never goes where twistzz and Faven were.
Okay.
Because it's the city, when they lost bomb site, they always want to win this fight for the other.
It opens everything up for him.
Yeah.
As a T, when you're in it, you're like, yes, I got it. I'm ready. Well, Keto is going to go down JT and Halzerk with the opening kills.
Yeah, they used that smoke really well to just get these first 2 kills picked up. Crimbo goes back and has a little bit of a go for Big.
Ooh, a little bit of a dink, but Grim is there in support. Now it gets a little bit dicey because Grim can't really take his attention away from stairs whatsoever.
Oh, what a shot from twistzz. Grim on the bottom of the stairs. Gets himself a double kill. Crimbo and twistzz no longer here on the server. And just Faven left. Galil on low HP, and Grim just a quick reposition, finds himself another. So 2-0 start for Complexity.
With Vertigo in middle, because I feel like when this map first came out, teams really didn't know how to use middle at all. Like teams, I know all the conversations I had was
any other
not a lot of team goes there. Yeah.
So we are always really strong on the
I always remember the boost around like short here. That was kind of ridiculous in that time.
Yeah, it was insane. It was in the final. So
Faven's already moving up. twistzz in tandem with him. Halzerk feels the pressure. He takes a lot of damage, but he's backed away. Yeah, this feels like Furia.
This is much faster. Yeah, absolutely. Halzerk with the first headshot, though. Unfortunately, Faven, although he was quick about it, he's also quick to die. twistzz going to pick up the rifle and move in towards the site. They think short is occupied, but there's no one here right now. Complexity have just fallen back, and it's working out really well for them. They're just taking every single pick, one by one. Big walking into their crosshairs, and just Crimbo and Keto left.
much better for Big.
Yeah, I mean, at least putting some pressure, forcing that all back. I think if that's an actual round where they have 5 weapons, that probably looks a lot cleaner with utility and executes. But
mix their style, like swapping things and playing more slowly. So I think they.
Oh, Crimbo starting to pull this back. Okay, that was kind of nuts.
Go on, yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
You take some.
You know, the Wolf's at the door. And his teammates are going to start to rotate in. They're going to go for the bomb plant here, Big. It's the flank through the bottom of the ramp, getting spotted by Crimbo. Massive double from Crimbo. Halzerk and Fine can't do anything about this, so they'll have to save.
Back-to-back great rounds from Crimbo. Double kill on the flank. He got the 3.
Both guys, I think, was Green and Floppy, right?
Yep.
It's really tough to lurk on off the ball, but I think it's much more about your Alpi and the play style of your team, you know.
Okay.
For us, it's not always too good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, Keto's in a position again.
twistzz is about to get the first kill. Halzerk scoped in on him. He's got a rifle beside him again, and Fang. And this combo's been pretty good at bringing Big down towards ramp. These slower plays not working for Big, just allowing easy kills for Halzerk and Fang, and they're down to 2 players again. Now Keto has to make something happen from this play. They can't really cross right now. They can't cross over to the side, so Hype can lock that bomb plant in. And JT's about to kill him on the flank, though. Around the backside, it's all set up for the German AWPer. He'll hit the first, and now drop down. He's run out of ammo, and he's got to get behind cover, and that's frustrating.
Oh, that new AWP ammo.
What do you think of that? What do you think of the 5 bullets?
2 players in mid, so Floppy's alone. And we'll see. He just put out the smoke that you touched on top of stairs, so we'll see if in like 15 seconds, if this starts to shift, maybe they don't get a chance. Grim! That's an important double kill, and he's got the bomb down, but you can't really protect that too much, although Floppy does join in. Poor guy's got to look at everything.
Well, here comes Crimbo, looking to try and pick up that bomb again. He's in a really tough fight, so he's got his teammate running in, and Hype just runs right into it. An aggressive AWP player, and he'll go for a second. This time it won't connect, but Crimbo will. 17 seconds, Keto. Surely he has locked in here. Halzerk, though, catches the timing, and the time is certainly the most important talking point here. Crimbo sprinting over towards the A site. There'll be just enough time to lock that bomb plant in, and he can actually set up towards short. Halzerk's arrived. The Molotov's not going to cause too many problems. Halzerk just runs right through it. Goes for the kill. And what a way to win it.
That's an attitude.
Teabag too.
I love everything
yeah.
about it. It's the hard life of a coach.
Yeah, it's really hard. We are, like, are watching all screens and we know exactly why we lost.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they're going aggressive here on ramp, at least for JT. Kito's already on up. Oh, he spots the head of the sandbags, but it's Grim that does so well. He's about
No
to be
smoke
mullied
on
out of
Grim,
position.
though.
Yeah,
No smoke.
he's
He's
got
gotta
to
make a
swing
play.
and make a play with Fang, and it's going to work out. Fang just runs through short, gets a kill in the MP9, and most importantly, he actually gets away with his life too.
And Grim got a second kill from that position, even being Molotov'd out. The swing before the flames really probably caused his, forced him out into the open.
Well, Big, this is a tough pill to swallow.
I think they have a good call, but they didn't like make good, you know?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, they started to pull it back, but just Crimbo now. But a 1 versus 2 is very doable for Crimbo, especially if Fang just walks back into his crosshair. And now into the 1 versus 1, and it is Holzerk, the danger man. Crimbo just gets onto the stairs and just, or even Tetris, he's just got a lot of cover. He can just play for info, and Holzerk can't force him out. He can't smoke the bomb and create that pressure. So Crimbo is just kind of stuck here right now. And a really good spot, but he overextends. He gives too much to the AWP, and Holzerk just takes him out.
Complexity or big?
Yeah, complexity.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a risk, right? These retakes can be so difficult, but now you're seeing that utility deployed. Oh, look at the setup.
Oh.
However, the kills go all the wrong way. Fang's going to try and bring it back into a 2-on-3, picked off through the wall, and this is disaster striking.
Really good.
Gotcha.
And if they are defaulting, they will understand if that's ramp, it's really easy to take because Holzerk is doing a great job. They're doing like the sandbag smoke that holding big a lot.
Yep.
So if they just keep this default, you know,
Yeah.
it will be better.
P. And he's going to spot him over the top of the smoke. So Hyped is gone. That's a good job done from Holzerk, but now Big shifting back to B. And there's a peek. They spotted the head. They spam through the wood and no problem to take Grim out. Now JT, he's got the Deagle in hand. And Floppy's there to try and help him out and set up distraction for JT to unleash the Deag.
Oh god, he's in such a tough spot. Nade at his feet, 21 health. This is amazing, he's alive. Finally taken down. Fang's here. He's low now as well. Holzerk's arrived with the scout.
But Keto doesn't overextend. And now running in, Holzerk hits the shot. Keto down to 3 health. Very lucky to be alive here as Holzerk is just dancing around the side.
way.
Another shot. Oh! The Norwegian scoutsman finds himself around for complexity.
Tag someone, he didn't give up. He go after that guy.
He has a great sense of when he has an advantage. Like, even look at this sequence. Like, look at the way he uses all the boxes in the bomb site to make sure he's out of danger. He's isolating a 1v1. He's moving perfectly to just dodge what...
Oh, Fang nearly fumbles the movement, but does get back into short before going to his death. And Holzerk only needs a pick, so he goes again. This time he has to surely fall back. Please keep going because he has Fang to make him feel confident about just running into it. Holzerk got the kill actually with a 5-7. This is just wild. Complexity playing with full confidence, and it's just Crimbo. Sure, Crimbo has started to pull rounds back and make us believe, but he's so low on health at 14 now. Complexity should not be allowing this 11th round to slip, and they won't. Fang confirms.
Tell K-Serrano to pick those bad boys up. I bet he could do some highlights.
He definitely would.
He won off the
He's not going to let him. Well, a good start here for JT and Floppy. That's going to be Complexity up 2 players in the pistol, and tAbsent, well, he's up here on the ramp, and he might have a few kills coming his way. Just 1, though, for tAbsent, as Fang will take out the German.
Although I say that, Crimbo pushing up to scaffolding can be a real problem.
Here's Crimbo. Oh, and it's a nice headshot for Crimbo locked in. It's now the advantage still with Complexity, but Crimbo starting to pull it back. And another kill for him. Grim coming through elevator. As you said, wait for him because he's the player on the flank that should have closed it, but he didn't. Oh no, suddenly it's a 1 versus 1 and Keto can bring down JT and Big can pull this off, and they have. Oh, that's so ridiculous. Grim is going to be kicking himself.
And Big's defense at A is being tested.
Ooh. Holzerk can find. Quick 2 kills coming in. Crimbo had a wide angle and it wasn't detected, so it's an easy kill for him in the end. And now we're looking at Complexity trying to pressure this B site. Hyped gets close to the wood. Oh, good clear from JT. Lovely headshot. Bomb is now being collected too from Fang. He's Crimbo is looking to climb over the smoke, not seeing Floppy, but maybe with the tower of players coming over the top, they'll get that kill back, and they will. And now they know that Floppy's close. Faven's going to check him, and it's just Fang left. Complexity once again from an advantageous position to having to fight for their life in the clutch. Fang sees his first opponent, Crimbo, down, and now just one more. Faven's so low, and Fang's seen him. He's jumping, he's toying with him on the boxes, and Fang will lock in the headshot. Complexity, well, they throw the one-way out, but it's a little bit too late because Fang is already pushed up beside it. They're going to Molotov out the sandbags, but twistzz using the smoke to perfection. Crimbo helps him. And Complexity down to just 2 players. They tried a quick A play, and it doesn't really work for them at all. Hype gets away with the aggressive kill, then the smoke comes out. They've got to really pull this one back, and Holzerk started the proceedings. He's picked up twistzz. Oh, Crimbo, he's behind him. Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh my goodness, this is all going from the end. They will finally take the round. But here comes that B play, and Kito's position now comes into play. It's a really difficult one to really deal with, but really should have got 2 kills there. I think he'd be a little bit disappointed about only getting the 1. They're going to continue to try and push B, but all the kills for Big starting to come in now.
That's a great rotation for Big as well. Complexity didn't think that all the players would be there that fast. They were trying to take advantage of a gap, and now the footsteps being heard by Faven. He's going to call everyone back over. Holzerk and Grim have got to get in here as fast as they possibly can, but Faven is in such a strong position, and there's no time to clear it.
Well, Hyped, he could get an easy pick here if he had the timing, but it's Faven that just comes out short with a peek first. Holzerk now can't do anything about the round. There's no time. The bomb plant denied, and Holzerk's just trying to stay up at this point.
Don't do it.
Don't go around that corner, Holzerk. But Complexity's still in a good spot. Floppy's got a kill. He'll take down Faven. Oh, Fang. Oh, not pretty, but he'll stay up at least. Now he's distracted and kept Hyped in mid. If he can just keep him there, but Floppy's got to do everything. Denies the defuse. Fang hit the headshot in mid too, and now suddenly it's only Crimbo, and the time it's ticking. It's a kill for Crimbo. Now straight onto the defuse. Flash deployed. Fang running over the top. Knife out. Gets it done. And secures the round for Complexity.
Close to the B anchor.
Yes.
And this is the nightmare for B anchor. Someone like just fighting ramp alone and 1 deagle shot. This is why Complex.
Here comes this smoke again. Oh, from Hyped. It's a little bit too late as they just pressure. They don't want to be caught behind it. They know what happens when that smoke comes up and they get caught right behind the smoke. Big have taken those kills. And now a 2 versus 2. Up and towards the site. Hyped is still alive. Flash goes out, and he's got a gap here. Oh, Holzerk, blinded, still takes the kill, and a second locked in. Ooh, that is ridiculous in Holzerk. Or is it Jason? Here we go.
Oh, get the hell out.
Get out of there.
Don't do this.
Oh my goodness, are they actually going for it? Oh, here they go. They're going for it. They're attempting it. They're running in with 10 seconds left, and they're getting absolutely destroyed. No time to win the round. Should have listened to Gary there. Should have saved.
Yeah, Biggie. It's really thankful for Complexity. Just went for this round.
Yes.
It's support for the economy, and they will try to farm some money right now.
And I guess one of the things, so much of the conversation has been on applying pressure over at A ramp for utilities being spent by the defense across the map. Oh, it's painful.
Oh, indeed. twistzz. And he's got the M41S though, and he will be overrun. The deagle shot from JT rings out. Fang also getting one on the Glock, and Grim. Oh, his Tech 9 was so close to taking Hyped out of the round. Just 1 HP, survives on. And that's going to be enough. It's not a problem in the end, but definitely could have got out of hand. And hope that Complexity haven't hit there in time.
Oh, he's caught in transition. Caught in transition. Good shot from Grim. But this play, this adjustment from Complexity took a long time, so there's defenders here. twistzz and Keto, you'll have no idea. Important trade. There's one more over at Generator. Another trade for Fang. And Hyped is alone with the AWP, and now he's got to clutch a 1v2. No kit. Might be one on the ground. He's just picked it up.
Now. 2 flashes locked in too, and if I know Hyped, he's going to be going for this aggressive first pick. He wants to play contact until he sees the first player, and then it will be on. But is he ready for this tight angle? Fine, he won't be. The headshot locked in for the Canadian, and it's...
He waited a little bit to the other guys arrive to try to fight.
Yeah.
Would be better.
I think for me, the big kill was Faven. If he gets that position behind sandbags in time, and it's all on this, and it's fast.
Oh, Crimbo could put himself up to 30, but the first spray isn't good. Has to take a second to readjust himself and compose once more. Lucky at least takes one, but Kito's on the stairway. They're looking for him, and now they know exactly where he is because he's dropped one player in the bomb twice. Kito with 2, and now just holzerk left. He's hit that 30 mark, but he wants more. He wants to close this in regulation for complexity, but it's going to be so difficult removing twistzz and hyped. Throws the Molotov in, taps to try and pull twistzz into the fight, but it isn't going to happen. These aren't the kind of players that make these kind of mistakes, but holzerk goes into them! Oh, but hyped over the top of construction, drags this all the way to overtime.
It's a dangerous game, and that kill doesn't come in. Oh, and FaZe survives. That's brutal.
Oh, the Molotov, that's going to get him in the end, but Crimbo's there with a quick trade. He's found Grim, and now we're at a 4 versus 3. Floppy, can he find some impact here? Top of the stairway, slipping in. Kito swings out. Oh, it's not the cleanest spray, but luckily twistzz is there alongside him. I heard some frustration coming from one of the desks over there. I wasn't quite sure who it was, but I can hazard a guess. And now holzerk's left, just in the 1 versus 4. And it's the jump up, the missed shot, and Kito confirms. These 2 kills here, okay. Let's see if he gets them.
Nope.
Well, the answer to that is a swift no. Kito has been so good so far, but not a single kill, and this puts more pressure on FaZe. He's going to be Molotov. Good first kill. holzerk, of course, with the wall bang in return. Complexity into the side. twistzz, oh, similar move to what FaZe tried to run in the previous round. It's just 1, though, for twistzz and holzerk. Maybe a little bit too confident. Jumps up, gives his life away. Now just Crimbo as JT eliminates hyped. Crimbo in the clutch. He's won a few of them in his career. Some big ones for big. He slipped through the smoke as he phases it. It's a kill on JT. That's the bomb down. They didn't confirm the bomb plant. Now Crimbo's locked in his next victim. He sees Fang in the sight, and Crimbo has some solid cover to play with, but Fang just shoots right through it.
Go to OT.
Yes. There he is. He's back.
He's back.
Back again.
More bombs.
If you see this on the CT side, you're thinking they're going to be coming mid, right? Because it's preventing anyone from rotating over.
That molly's so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. holzerk, even more so. A 2nd kill collected for the Norwegian Alper in this round.
He's in a real... I feel like... I'm not trying to be super critical of Big, but I feel like he's like a really easy CT side. He's not having flashes in his face. There's utility. They're not throwing smoke walls at him whatsoever. He's had a lot of really clean looks.
Clean, yes. Yeah, really clean. I don't know why, because Big uses really good grenades.
Yeah, when you think of Big, you think, oh no, don't do that, Fang. Keep gun out. Hyped around the corner. He's got 1. Oh, almost traded. JT and Fang to close it out, and 2 more chances. They don't have any information whatsoever, so they're constantly worried about their flank.
Oh, what a peek from Kito. Oh, nearly gets another. Luckily, Floppy is there to get the trade kill, but a 3 versus 3. Big starting to make their way through middle, and look at this. holzerk in behind, doesn't strike, doesn't give away his position. In the meantime, his teammates are falling down, so it is on holzerk to have this impact, and he has the kill locked in on Crimbo. He'll switch out to the AK-47, and it's on holzerk to try and close it out in this round. This map can go their way if he can pull off this 1 versus 2, and nearly gets back to twistzz, who was low. holzerk's just kind of nuts.
He is playing sick, and you got to think of it this way. Ooh, nice shot.
That's so ridiculous.
Think of it this way, too. holzerk and Fang play at the A-bomb site on the CT side. Shifting over right now, and you know he's going to get stuck into the action.
Yeah, he's going to run on in.
No utility for Grim. Only 1 smoke for Floppy. He's got to save it for a Molotov at his position. That's an important kill. 5 on 3.
Oh. Fire forces Floppy into the fight, but he still will fight. Stands to take Crimbo. Kito replies, a missed shot this time from holzerk, but it's still a 4 versus 2 for complexity. They are in pole position, especially with this flank coming in from Fang around the backside of the stairs. They should be closing out this map now. Just 1 player left, and they have done it. Complexity with holzerk's